Hi, everybody. I wanted to introduce you to one of my absolute favorite layout guides for Illustrator. It's called GuideGuide. This is just an extension, a little bit of extra code you can add right in, and it functions from within Illustrator. So what it does is it helps you create a custom grid layout. For example, if you want something that has 4 columns in it and 8 rows, it can put that in there with the guides. It is fantastic and it's so super easy. So what I would recommend for this particular video is to do the free 14-day trial. And if you really love it, go out and buy GuideGuide. GuideGuide is so inexpensive. It's only $5 a month. It is fantastic, okay? All right, there is that. So let's work with GuideGuide just a little bit here. Now, come over to New File, and I want you to create a web, the 1920 by 1080. That's a good place to start. But then we're going to alter that height to be about 3000 because down the road you might need a little extra space. In our next video, you're definitely going to need some extra space. Click Create. Once that opens up, come over to GuideGuide. Now, most of the time, you guys are going to be working with some kind of 12-column grid because you're working in a web layout. That comes from working with Bootstrap. Bootstrap. It's a CSS system that helps you more rapidly develop your graphics and then code from those graphics. So I'm going to start with my Bootstrap grid just to make things easy peasy, and it's going to add my guides in. So let's talk about what's on this page now. You have a 12-column guide with some gutters here on the edges. Okay, I'm going to scroll in a little bit so you can see it. And you can see that it's like a 20 pixels, I believe. Yep, 20 pixels on the left, 20 pixels on the right, 40 pixels in the gutters. So these guys here are called gutters. And you'll have 20 pixels here and 20 pixels there. That is exactly what you want. Now, the one thing that I wish that this had would be some rows. So go back to form. If you have anything in here, you need to clear that by hitting the reset form button. And let's see, we've got a pretty large canvas here. So let's put in 10 rows. And then give me a gutter of, let's do 40 pixels to make it consistent. And then add your guides. So this is what we have. Now, the thing about this, why this is so important, is when you start creating your elements. I'm going to show you really fast. You don't have to do this part because we're just going to get rid of it in the next video here. So when you're creating elements on a web page and you have these guides set up, you automatically have something for the for your graphics to snap to. And look how easy it was. They're lined up pretty well, and you can tell when there's a problem because it doesn't quite meet. So see how easy that is? It makes designing for the web a lot faster. Okay, I'm going to get rid of those 3 boxes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. And I will see you in the next video.